Okay, so let's get this crazy train going. So, oh yeah, can't use chocobos and shit in towns. I always keep forgetting that every time I come back. So I need to go in the north. I need to get... Well, actually, I could probably use the crystal. Let's see... There we go. Instead of wang through the towns, Dan will just be like, why are you taking the longest way humanly possible? Well, I'll get that out. So, first, let us get that on the map. Oh, it's not even that far. Straight ahead. Full speed to the mech. So yeah, a lot of these are probably going to be really quick. Unless they force me to level cap. Oh. I didn't mean to skip that. So basically I'm gonna be attacked. But I have some monsters here that are for my book. My job classy book. Apparently the ladybugs have sided with the terrifying ass spiders. Oh my goodness, I got 410 experience for that. OMG. Okay, anyway. Again, not that far away. Just a little down here. It's a naming way. Everyone else has all the cool minions. There we are, the corrupt evil soil of the farm. Time to get all Harvest Moon on this shit. Oh no! It's a tainted oath spirit. I only killed it one hit. I've healed the land. Oh, Mother Earth, praiseth thee. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these are going to be easy for a while. I have neglected my storyline with my white mage. So much that I don't even have the white mage. Oh, actually. Second. Need to actually put that in real quick so it doesn't cause the sound there. I need to get... See, I have a weird problem with my computer. And from what I read, it's a common problem with Windows 7. Well, for some reason it thinks you plugged in and out some sound device. So I need to get like a stereo type setup so it doesn't think that at all, because it doesn't do it when something is not connected. Something is connected. It does it when something isn't connected. So it's weird. Oh my gosh, the hippies, man, the hippies! No, sir. Ooh. She attacked the teacher. Ballsy. Oh, oh, this reminds me of so many like bickering arguments in other MMOs. Somebody who doesn't want to do other things the class can do. It's like, no, this is the only thing I want to do as my class. I just want to spam this one move. I can tell you a lot of Wade people don't like that kind of personality. Who knew that's all you needed to learn about the Earth? Just slap it a little and it's like, there you go, Earth. That'll teach you a lesson. That'll teach you to get out of your bounds. Now, at some point, we're going to be wandering away from town, but for the early parts, we should be sticking around Hippie Town. Well, the home of all the hippies. Other one, would you please work? Frisky Ice Cream Cookie attains level 24. Well, isn't that a lovely name? I honestly don't know where people come up with these freaking names. No, that should be it right there, yeah. I'm not a very big hippie town person. A lot of this gear is probably going to also be pretty out of date. Just doesn't want to listen. You know, this sounds like something that should be in like a tank storyline. It'd be like, this is the shit you're gonna have to deal with your healers when you go on raids. You know, they're gonna be like, no, I don't want to use dots or heal, sleep or whatever other crap I may be capable of. And then the whole thing will be like a negotiating process of trying to convince them to do whatever you want. I wouldn't I wouldn't call it the most milkish thing. Alright, so I get a wand, which I'm pretty sure, yeah. Let's see, do I have anything that's slightly, just a tad? Well, there's that, but that's not really better. That's actually really worse. Same for that. I guess I'll just take that then. Now go blow me down something. How about a windmill? You know, like the gorilla song? When the wind... I don't even remember the lyrics. It'd been like, I don't know, like freaking 8 years since I heard that damn song. When the wind keeps on turning. I honestly can't remember any of the words. I really can't. You know, I haven't heard like any of the gorilla songs in a really long time. So let's see, I need to speak to Wayfu of Flowercomb. That would be in Eastern Shroud. You know, sometimes I'm tempted to see how this is like on PC. What? There's no Eastern. Go up there. Battle answers. Bam. Because technically I should be able to claim this on PC because I have the collector's edition of the original 14, which something they did is you can get Realms Reborn for free. Or at least that was supposedly something you could do. And I did get to claim my onion hat. But I did not get to, I didn't bother with that because I figured it'd be a big ass pain, but I might try it just to see what the PC side controls like. Plus, there could be some benefits because, you know, I can use my 360 turbo controller to maybe make someone farming and that faster in certain instances. I've been tempted to. Because I can tell you, where I am when it comes to crafting, it is slow. Like, crafting started out pretty fun, to be honest. It did. It honestly did. But it is slow down to a freaking crawl, man. It is slow and... Eight. There's one. Oh. I don't care about the fate, I just want the claim, damn it. I wonder if it's like a wind spirit. And Dan's growing awfully silent. I expect them to have some quick come by troll news. Bees! See if I can one-shot him. Almost. I wonder what the White Mage storyline mostly gonna focus about, because the Black Mage storyline got kind of dark at the end now. I mean, obviously that one goal is probably gonna have a lot to do with it, but... And I bet we just kill an ale spirit and it's all hunky-dory. Look at that corrupt ale. I'm gonna show that corrupt ale who's boss, man. Corrupt ale, no corrupt ale. Oh, it's gonna be actual instance. This might be vaguely threatening. I think the NPC was showing up to assist me in the battle, but there was literally... Yeah, so apparently they were just joining as I've murdered it. It looked like there was another monster spawning too, but I had just killed it in time. It looked like it was a really big goopy type thing. Flan? Don't know. Ooh, a Mendel. Nope, not what I meant. I want the mending. I'm always very bad. I really wish there was just a fucking repair everything in every single damn tab in the universe. But there ain't. Why? I have no idea. Are you trying to describe a dot spell? That's what it sounds like to me. You're trying to metaphorically describe a dot spell. Yeah, I guess it could have been worse. You could have had that little crazy chickadee girl. She would have just been like, I'm going to heal the wind. But I guess it would have been more peaceful. It's like my logic is by healing it, I will create peace with the wind. And the wind and I will become one. In theory. Now I do need to actually start continuing the actual storyline of the game. Since I've beaten Realm Reborn, and Aaron said there's a bunch of like mid-content you have to do before you can go to Heaven's Ward. So, I gotta work on that. But before I do that, I do want to try and at least get White Mage. Because that's why I haven't really been doing like daily things much with 14. Because I was doing it mainly as a White Mage because I'm almost max level as a Black Mage. So, you know, I'll probably, you know, just get that from continuing the, you know, main course of the storyline. So, there hasn't been a big need to do random dungeons with that. So, I've been doing it with my Conjurer, but like I said, I've been getting a lot of complaints of, why are you a White Mage? You're way over leveled at this point. I don't know. I don't know how much it really adds. I mean, when I took off my Soul Stone thing for my Black Mage, I mean, there was some points in there, but it depends on how much of a drastic change, you know, 40 points would really do. Because, you know, in different games, like, let's see, what's good? Oh, I know, that Sailor Moon RPG is a good example. Just the slightest stat increase can drastically cause so much differences in that game. There's a few other RPGs like that, but there's one, that's at least one that came to mind, because Pro Jared did a Sailor Moon episode, so it kind of fresh in my mind because of that. So I don't know how much of a drastic effect that has. It could, it might not. I don't know. The only real way to find out would be to test it. You know, I'm kind of curious, why did you join if you have absolutely no interest in anything with them? Wow, is it such a necromancy? This is wrongdoing. You shouldn't be resurrecting the dead. So I'm curious if the later quests in the White Mage storyline will involve actually being more of a healer, or if they're just gonna make you fight everything like anyone else would anyway. See, I think mine was 15, yeah. And all that... everything should be way better, so... yeah, so... I just take the coins. Coinage. On the upside, I don't have to do the slow process of leveling up to get each new line. A 15 Yelm knockback. Yeah. Moving on then. So we need to go to East Shroud again. Kind of a shame you can't use the crystal to get to East, but at least there's a way to still get there quickly. You know, odd thing about Yelms. Yelms, if you're not aware of Final Fantasy 11 or 14 terminology, is a range. It's like, you know, feet or inches or, you know, that kind of thing. That's what Yelms means. But, what's interesting is Yelms didn't exist in Final Fantasy 11 originally. It was something that was added, like, about near the end of Wings of Goddess, I think? Where you could enter a command and like know how many Yelms you are from what you're targeting or something like that. I didn't use it a lot. I was always used to with my own methods of staying out of range. I mean, basically, when you're a black mage, you just get your main target or targets, make sure you're like on the edge of your range, and try to stick around there. So, I mean, Yelms wasn't really much. I think Yelms was more useful if... what do we got here? Someone in like some kind of Chinese dress. Except she's like dancing off of the couch cushion. See if I can get a nice picture of you. Yeah, I think Yelms is more important for like a thief, I think. I've never been a thief in Final Fantasy XI, but I do know positioning is a very big thing with doing a lot of thieves' moves. Usually needing to be behind the target, but some other moves require you to be in different positioning. So I think it was some thieves used more, I think. Not sure. I mean, you gotta keep in mind with Final Fantasy XI, I have Black Mage, Red Mage, White Mage, Summoner, and Puppet, and I did some Monk and Dragoon, but not very much. Monk mainly because of Puppet, because that's a pretty basic class to use with Puppet Master, since the player Puppet works like a monk. I really wish there was something like Puppet Master in this. Probably never will be, or at least anything remotely close to how 11 was, at least. It's pretty much the most underutilized class in 11, and it's both one of the hardest and interesting classes to be. If you know what you're doing and you get all the right stuff, because believe me, putting your puppet together and getting all the right contraptions stuff for it made can be very, very hectic. But you can make a really awesome Tainted water has appeared, and the epic battle told for centuries was no more. No, it was a random guy who was just passing through. Wore a red suit. Why don't you just go make your chem plant and it fanfic now, man? To the healing! You know, I think it would be creative if they actually made instances for the healing class to actually heal people. Because, I mean, it would make sense. I mean, you're a healer. You're supposed to be healing there. You know, you can assist a little here and there. I'm just saying it would make sense in learning the class a bit. Close it up. Okay, get over here, Chugmo. If this is the town I think it is, because I did a lot of wood, yeah. I did a lot of woodworking here the last time I was chopping shit and picking plants. Inside the building? On one? That's it? Go! You got to heal the others. Heal them all. Gotta heal them all. Gotta heal them all. Gotta heal them all. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we're gonna actually have a fight here. Is that supposed to be his name? God's Quiver Bow. Like, whoever named you is even worse than Golka naming. Man, this is a mean deal. Let's get to healing. So yeah, they actually make the certain instances be healing. Yeah, he's pretty much fine. See, I think that's really good actually for the healing classes. Now we're gonna be dead soon then. What's she doing? Can I actually talk to her doing that? Nope. Oh, more coming. Actually keeping you on your toes a little bit, you know. Have some more wind in your face. I'm coming, Lancer! Get back up there. Oh shit, there's more. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be a simple... Ah, damn it. What's up with the water spirits, man? What did I do to you? I didn't do anything. Oh shit, there's two of them. Ah! Ah! Quibble, get this bastard off me! I need support! Support! Looks like they're about done. I mean, that wasn't hard, but it was a lot more than I was expecting. It made you actually have to deal with managing yourself with enemies while healing. Oh. Am I being cursed? Oh, I failed to resurrect the dead. Don't tell me he actually died from a deal attack. Wonder what mistake her mother made. She made it sound all fine and dandy. Now all of a sudden everything's bad. Well, that certainly ain't far. Sounds like maybe they're using the life force. I'm assuming back at the guild, right? Yeah. Back to town then. Has the teleport back up? Yeah, let's just do that then. I think at this point in time, I think the wedding video's up. That had no commentary. That was like really... I was still at my older house. And someone invited me to a wedding, but it was really late. And you see, if I had gotten that now at my parents' house, there's no way I would have been able to stay up that late and then have to get up for a 40-minute drive. But yeah, that was my first time being at a 14 wedding, and that was so funny. Upon leaving, and Junkrat, Roadhog, and Widowmaker were like bodyguards. It was really strange. Oh man, that was a tiring night though, even. But it was fun. Got a lot of pictures of it too. Ellen tells me you actually have to pay real money though to get married in 14. And I'm like, that's kind of bollocks. So she's concerned she's gonna croak. I got some good news and bad news. Don't you think you could just be like, hey kid, you're using your life force to heal. It's kinda killing you. You might want to learn how to do it right. Ooh, bless me. You know, that might be a good motivator. Such difficult trials. Now that said, it knockbacked. So it just pushes enemies away from me. Let's see, 15. Let's see, 1, 7. Nope, still nowhere close. Oh my goodness, you wield water! She will attempt. You think if you were gonna die from not doing it, you think you would probably put a little more effort into it. I don't know if having all by herself was a smart idea. Now, am I literally just doing my same trials with her? No, this time going to Central. I can work with that. I don't know how somebody could be so freaking stubborn now. I mean, seriously, if you're dying from it, why would you just be like, attempt? Be like, yes sir, master sir, doing it right now. Pronto, pronto. How many people playing in the stream, or do you mean watching the stream? I swear, I don't know if it's just me, but it's so hard to see that wet on the minimap. The counter thing that we stream gives isn't usually very accurate. Well, it had 5 earlier. It's currently saying 3, but I don't find the counter thing on WeStream very accurate. Anyway. Goes jumping off the cliff. Looks like it's still just gonna repeat the trials though. Ooh, they're much higher level though, that's for sure. Not that they're gonna be a problem. Is she gonna simply get amazed by all this? But yeah, the counter from the WeStream thing I find very wonky. Like, a lot of times, like, sometimes on some early mornings when Bill's on, Like, it seems to only count people who are actively chatting. After so long, it seems like if you're not actively chatting, it falls off the face of the planet. It's weird. Because back when I first was trying Restream, I remember times I'd be like, well, I guess Bill left. It says 0. And Bill would be like, no, I'm here. I mean, that's what it seems like. It just seems like if you're not actively chatting, it throws you out until you say something. That's just what it seems like in my experience of using Restream and whatever I've been using it for about... When did I... I'm trying to remember when I first tried it. I swear I can't see that wedge so easily, man. Let's see. Ooh, way south. I need to go along here. But yeah, I don't know how Restream keeps track in the first place. Because if you don't know what Restream is a thing that lets you stream to multiple places at one time without hindering your end. Because normally, if you were to normally to stream to like Twitch, YouTube, and Smash TV, and whatever else out there you would want to stream to, you would need shitloads of internet data, very, very high data. Upload and download. But Restream makes it where when you're sending it to them, it's doing it as one, and from them, it's sending to the other ones on their end. So, like, my chat window, if you were to go to the Twitch channel and chat, you would still see it, the comment pop up in the corner of the window. Because it merges all the chats together and the views and that. So I don't even know how it keeps track of the viewers in the first place, to be honest. I think it's a miracle in its own that can do that. I never noticed there was more to the world besides my ego. And my teleport's back up. Sweet. So, quick teleporty. But, I mean, you know, it's a free program or free service you can use. Though there is a pay-for option that has some benefits, but I mean, it's basically a free service. I don't know all the perks you get for paying, but I do know one is that you can stream to, like, if you got multiple YouTube channels, you could stream to multiple YouTube channels as opposed to only one per service. Why you would want to stream to so many YouTube channels or something at one time, I don't know. I can understand a channel on a different service, but having multiple streams on the same service's channels, you know, what I'm saying is, like, I could understand wanting to be on YouTube, Twitch, Smash, and other stuff, but why would you want to be on, like, 5 YouTube channels at the same time? I don't really... The only scenario I could see with that is, like, if you're doing a podcast with a bunch of people, and all those different people want the stream to be going through their channel as well. That's, like, the only scenario I could really see that. We stream, as far as I know, doesn't do any kind of ad revenue or anything. Oh, you mean like do Well, technically that would be breaking YouTube's. I don't know what Twitch would probably have something on it too, but I would think that would be breaking YouTube's terms of service, Willie, because you can only have one AdSense account, but you can have multiple channels. But I mean, if you're profiteering off the same thing on all of them, why is that sparkling? Apparently I had a quest for that, apparently. I don't know. See, I mean, I have two channels. One's for gameplay, another one's for, like, reviews, rants, and things of that nature. So that way, like, people who don't care about my gameplay footage don't feel like they're being spammed those, even though I just do one a day, mainly. Aside from maybe occasional 2 or something. But I'm saying having the exact same stream on multiple YouTube channels, like, I don't know, it just seems weird to do it. But, you know, I guess people will do anything for some extra money. Wow, she's like reborn, a whole new person. Well, I'm going to assume the White Mage storyline's probably going to involve her mother more then. See, normally you wouldn't see many Twitch users use WeStream. At least if they're getting ad revenue. Because, when you're a Twitch partner, you cannot have your stream or its video... If I remember correctly, you can't have the stream or the videos up anywhere for a 24-hour period, I believe. So if I was making a profit off Twitch, I would technically be breaking its rules if I was at the moment, which I don't. But if I ever do get to that point, I have to make my streams exclusive to Twitch, but I can continue uploading the videos to YouTube. But I would have to wait a 24-hour amount of time before that particular video would be able to, you know, be visible, if you know what I mean. As it currently stands with Twitch at the moment. I don't know. Things might change in the future. Who knows? You know, everyone keeps changing things. Walk with her on her journey. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of rule things for ad revenue type things on all of them. Twitch apparently put a lot more stricter rules on people too. Makes it kind of hard to be honest, Willie. So bigger Twitch people have to be careful what they say, because some people have been getting punished. Okay, well, I finally got something that's a bit of an improvement, but it being a two-handed weapon means I have to throw away my shield, though. Let's see, 20. I think all my main armor pieces are in the 30s. So more coins. So do I want to throw... let me see if my shield actually gives me any stats. See, I can't remember. It gives me a little mind. Probably the next... Oh, shit. My thing's getting kind of full. Let's see. That needs to go to... Where is it? Return inventory. That's one I didn't use. I do have to say, it's nice to look at the spirit bond so you can see if it's something you've actually used. I got so many freaking things in my inventory these days. Let's see. That has one spirit bond. It's pretty old though. Let's see. There it is. No, that's a different one. I wish you get the option to dump it in your inventory or not heal. This one should be a decent upgrade. Yay, and it's this one-handed wand, which means I can use it with my shield. Yeah, DSP, I think he got like temp banned like twice for being incredibly vulgar to some people. So, apparently Twitch is cracking down on people who are being very mean to other people. We're doing it with an out-of-control person here, it seems. Like mother, like daughter. Looks like this is the person for the lanterns. Let's take those. Is that another streaming service? If it is, I've never heard of that one. I know there's a few other niche ones out there, though. Okay, so she is located in south. Yeah. No. There's a quick one south. New. So we'll just go to central and go down in. Yeah. Oh, another streamer. Ooh, I couldn't imagine leaving Twitch, though, unless it was really that bad to me or something, though. I mean, personally, my only problem with Twitch is I really wish they just wouldn't ban games, to be honest. I mean, they're so hypocritical with their, like, you know, no violence and stuff, but you play GTA and stuff. It's like, it's very just, ugh. They honestly should just not ban games. If they want, make like an adult section or some shit. Woo! Yeah. They seem to have taken a slightly long turn. Honestly, be honest, a lot of the sites have just been belittling a lot of people, really. YouTube has basically screwed itself over because of SJW politics stuff. And Twitch has just been Twitch. They just ban people on the whim. Like, I hate it. It's like a new game comes out. There's no rules or anything associated with that game. So you play it, and then all of a sudden somebody's like, oh my goodness, there's something, and then you get banned because now it's magically against the rules all of a sudden. I remember one of the Sinkagangwa games. I can always not say the end portion. I remember, like, I think it was the first PS4 game. It was like banned originally, and like Twitch said it was like a visual novel game that they didn't allow on the service, and people lost their freaking minds. So they like backpedaled and stuff. I don't know. I honestly think Twitch just needs to make an adult section or mature section. Like, why not just make a section with each rating in mind? And there you go. Yourself's all covered and everything. Hey, I didn't notice. We're holding a March of the Lalafels event starting at the end at 8:30 p.m. We need more members of our final tiny folk. If you care to join us, there will be a raffle, Mog Station rewards at the end. Let's see, what time is it in Eastern Time Zone right now? That might be something silly to do, but I'm not sure what. Let's see. Eastern is. Let's see, the exact time of Eastern right now is. Yeah, that's gonna be too late for me, sadly. That's a bit of a shame. That could be something slightly funny. The March of the Lalafels. Whoa, there's a lot of arrows all over the place. Nope, one person. Now I'm still my conjure. I'm trying to help a child who has wandered away from the teachings of the earth. So she's just sitting in here in a bar. And I just freely admit it. I never heard the voices this mad before. What, she heals nature? Wait, you're not an ancient lady. Huh. Conjure up some interest for this game. It's a quest line, man. So now she thinks she's an ancient. I hear the whispers of the earth. Now we just need some of the Final Fantasy sound effects of the earth crying. I got too many freaking markers all over this damn map. Okay. Yep, looks like we're gonna have a story event. Over 29 bell. Let's get going. Get on! Okay, they will heal themselves. I was about to say, you people gonna heal yourselves or what? Oh shit. Holy crap! I can't move fast enough because they keep fucking... Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna have to go for it. They got... Oh no! Oh, that was close. Well, then what are the voices she's hearing if they're not nature, then? It's kind of troublesome. What if it's the devil? I hear dead people. I don't even know why they were holding that on a Wednesday. Why wouldn't you do that on the weekend? Weekend would be a vastly better time for that. I mean, just honestly. Just screams I don't have a normal job schedule or job. I don't know. I don't know how many. Let's see. What level is my soul stone for my black mage? It's level 30. That was a level 29 quest line. So assuming it's something similar, I would assume white mage should be coming up soon then. Wednesdays are also for the boys. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do some kind of MMO event later in the night, I would think the weekend would be a better time. But this is me, just me. Maybe they just want the late night Lawfells. Oh my goodness, did I just call them Lawfells and not Tawu? Well, if I do get it, I'm going to get the PS4 version. Question is, when am I going to get it? Because to be honest, I don't feel so thrilled buying it anytime soon. It just... I mean, the only things that are really changing are you can have more people in co-op, more invaders, it's going to be on servers versus the peer-to-peer system that Dark Souls 1 was on. So I mean, all that's really good. Well, see, here's a problem though. There's not really anything different. See, I would have loved to re-experience it, but the problem is I can't really re-experience it unless they did something like the Scholar of the Fourth Sin. If you've watched Vaddy's video, then you probably know exactly what I talked about. I know, like, you know, the layout of everything and all the items and spells I care for. I know where all this stuff is. If they remixed it, like Skull of the Fourth Sin, changed how certain mobs add traps, kind of change ambushes up, item layouts, I could re-experience the game, and that's what I was hoping for, but that's not what we're getting. We're literally getting just Dark Souls with better graphics and servers and more online presence. Which, I mean, that's all good. I mean, definitely if you never experienced Dark Souls, that's good, you know. But especially since, you know, they axed the Demon Souls servers recently, and with this coming out, they might be axing the Dark Souls servers possibly in the future too. But I mean, that's my thoughts. It's just, I mean, I could still have fun with it, but it wouldn't be experiencing another Dark Souls to me. It would just be, well, just replaying Dark Souls with better graphics on a server. It just, I mean, I would get it. I don't think I'm going to get it for full price. Now, you see, that you're misinterpreting what I mean by re-experiencing it. I mean the formula of a Souls game, not that game itself. See, what I'm saying is the I'm not expecting kind of feeling, like how the mobs are set up, well, items are. That, to me, is a part of the experience of a Souls game. Once you know all that, to me, it's really hard to re-experience the game again, because you know what all that stuff is. I mean, I played Dark Souls 1 on the PS3 like multiple times, man. See, I'd like to actually apply that, but it actually has to be the same level, I believe, to be able to be applied. I mean, yeah, I could change up, and that's kind of what I've done every time I've replayed any of my experiences, to try and use different weapons or ideas, not to do it the same way I did the first time. But I think I would have really loved them to have done what they did with Scholar of the First Sin. I think that would have been really good for me. And Vavia expressed the same thing when he talked about the remaster. Because I really actually enjoyed Scholar of the First Sin. I liked it a lot of the traps they made in it too. Wait, you never played Dark Souls 1? Well, I guess in your regard it won't be bad then. I played it so many fucking times. Good lord. See, I understand both sides of being faithful in its design, but also giving a way to re-experience the game. I mean, I would go with like what Vidya said, that, you know, if you want to legitimately experience the original way of everything's layout, you can. Right there on the PS3. And I mean, technically, you could even argue that nobody can actually really play the original experience aside from playing it offline. Because, you know, several updates have caused, like, just one thing off the top of my head. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. One thing off the top of my head, early on in Dark Souls 1, when you get to the little castle gate thing with the bull pig, there was a mob that would close the gate, and in the original game, he would respawn every time, and if you triggered him, he'd close the gate. But an update made it where he doesn't respawn, so once you killed him, he'd gone. Because a lot of people are just like, that guy's really fucking annoying. So, you know, you could even argue that you can't even experience the original Dark Souls 1 unless you play offline and get rid of all the updates. If you wanted to make that argument to begin with. But I don't know. I think I would have really liked it remixed or added, even if they just added more content, like made a new area or something. That would have also been more enticing. But it's literally just Dark Souls 1 with more online functionality and on servers. Aside from that, everything else is supposed to be the same with better graphics. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying there's nothing new in it, and nothing's remixed in it, so it just kind of... And normally I wouldn't want stuff to be changed up, but to be honest, that's kind of the fun in Dark Souls. Not knowing what's around that corner and shit. How you're going to react, how you're going to think, how you're going to counter and defend yourself and stay alive. Though I am curious if any of the control mechanics are going to be changed any. The corruption is spreading. Get your ass moving. Well, to be fair, let's see. I don't know. See, like, the click the analog stick jumping thing wasn't in Dark Souls 1. And I know, like, some of the unique turning swings you could do in Dark Souls 2 was not in Dark Souls 1 as well, so that's something we don't really have a lot of confirmation on if there's going to be any changes to that. Oh man, it's such a shame about that game, man. That deserved, I hate click to jump. Well, I mean, I'm fine with having both. I'm a person of having more options. I find clicking the analog stick more reliable than double tapping the O button. If double tapping the O button is more reliable to you, more power to you. I think having both options is a beneficial thing for everyone. But that's just me. But yes, Attack the Saiyans, very good game. Such a fucking criminal shame that they didn't get to make a damn sequel. Now, Koi Mill, if I remember correctly, that's to the far south? Yeah. I mean, Attack the Saiyans is a really good game, and it's incredibly faithful to the source material, let alone adding to the source material with characters for the original Dragon Ball, with like, what are they up to now, since barely any of them get so few of them ever even get a reference in Dragon Ball Z, so I think overall it was a really nice game, with a lot of cameos of Dragon Ball characters, well designed, stayed pretty close to how everything plays out, with a few little things you can nitpick, but to be honest, it's pretty faithful. And Yamcha is fucking overpowered as hell. It's so sad he dies near the end, just like in the series. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're the one who's always requesting those kind of options. I don't think Dragon Ball needs more of those. They got enough balls. Ha! Oh. Wait. Let me go that way. Now, speaking of those, I do need to pick one of the ninja games to play. I think I'm gonna play the Vita one first, because not counting the original 3DS version, which is actually getting a PlayStation 4 update remaster kind of thing. Yeah, you always say that. That's what you always say, Dan. That's what you always say. Now of the 5 million icons all around here. Let's see it. It say the coin mill, did it? Oh no, near the coin mill. Not in it. Yes, that one Switch exclusive. I'll probably buy that too. Though it's a bit of a shame it's not getting a physical version. That's supposed to be kind of like kind of more of an interactive visual novel kind of thing. More Tainted Earth. See, now she says she hears it groaning in pain. Is it groaning in pain, or is it mumbling things? You use, like, the joysticks to, like, there's, like, a part where you're, like, massaging her thighs and stuff. Just look it up, Dan. That's just the easier way. Wait, what? Wait, what? What kind of game do you think this is, Dan? Sort of Wongle? That wasn't full. What? We talking about the same clothing. Well, then again, I guess it depends on which entry you're talking about. Does shimmering blinding light that censors things conveniently count as tops? Me gusta. I don't see anything. Is it hiding? Is it self-aware corruption? They say when you put something in front of a mirror and it acknowledges that it is seeing itself, it is self-aware. The air seems wrong. Kill it! Kill it with wind! And earth! And water! Oh. This is what I wanted to try out. Back off! Ooh, gotta get away with that corruption, eh? Oh shit, there's more monsters. Oh no. Oh no. Go away, evil tainted shit. See if I can get away with these guys faster. Oh shit. Health, 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 please. There we go. Yeah, that. Hey, got like most of its health back. I could have swore it was lower than that earlier. Oh no, get out of that. Well, that was a little chaotic than I expected, but everything worked out in the end. Okay, what did I miss here in the comments? Well, to be fair, Dan, all the volleyball games had a very heavy emphasis on all the outfits and things. But the first one, I would say, actually had a comparable volleyball game. Second one was kind of eh. Third game was very, like, into just the waifu shit. Marvel vs. Capcom. We'll probably be lucky if there is another Marvel vs. Capcom, considering how horrible Infinite did. Did you see the price for the Steelbook edition at GameStop? It was originally, what, like $89, and now it's down to like $29.99 now at GameStop. It's like really bad. Well, Captain Planet senses are tingling. Was the grass always this low res? But Capcom, I do need to get Capcom Infinity just for the lulz, though. Possibly new Smash Brothers. Possibly new Smash Brothers. I'm thinking it's more likely it's going to be a port myself. I mean, it'll be great if it's a new one. And I hope it does, Bill. Personally, I didn't really care for the Wii U Smash much. Nope, they haven't officially announced whether it's a remake or a port or a brand new entry. They have not, and everyone's literally just cutting themselves trying to figure it out. Like, people have literally looked through, you know, the gobbles of text and the small things, be like, Namco's not there, it has to be a new entry because Namco helped program the original game and blah 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 blah. It's like people are just like looking for the littlest thing they can use to convince themselves of one side or another. Well, I mean, considering it opened up with the Splatoon characters, it's obviously going to be, if it is a port, it's obviously going to be in the vein of the Mario Kart 8, where it's going to have new characters. So, even if it is a port, it's not just going to be you know, it's the same damn thing. There's nothing new. I didn't care for the Wii U version. I kind of thought it was. I know there's a lot of controversy in saying what your favorite Smash and worst Smash games are. Honestly, I would have to say the Wii U game is probably one of the most disappointing Smash games, just merely on the content. Because Brawl, you know, Brawl had a single player storyline, all kinds of content and shit, and then they like. You know what? Fuck that content. Get rid of all that. Slap on some laggy internet stuff and good. Well, I believe the Splatoon characters were also was the new addition to Mario Kart 8. I'm just saying. Now, it'll be interesting to see how the Inklings work, regardless of whether it's a port with them added into it or a brand new game, either way. But I really do hope it's a new game, because I'm not really, like, I like the characters and how they all played in that. That's not the problem. The content was the problem to me. You had Brawl that had all kinds of content in it, and then they just dropped all of it. Well, I'm obviously talking about the Wii Brawl. Let's see. To be honest, yeah, Melee was probably the last one I played a lot of. Even Brawl, I give Brawl credit for having a lot of content, adding a story playable story mode that had a lot of interesting stuff in it, had all kinds of side crap. But I did not play Brawl a lot. I did the story mode, played a few matches with a few friends. That was about it. The original Smash Melee, played hundreds of fucking hours into those. I think I just kind of burned out on Smash, to be honest. I don't think I could just play hundreds of hours into them anymore. Plus, Brawl had a lot of cool stages, too. I liked the Luigi's Mansion stage. Better be careful, there's a lot of Melee haters out there. There was like a gigantic war between Melee and the original Smash. Like this gigantic, overwhelming war of which one's better. Well, to be honest, the 3DS version of Wii U was probably the worst direction to go. Honestly, I don't have the 3DS version, so I can't personally comment on it. But I just don't see... I just don't see anything that's... Like, I know, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know there were certain things that aren't in the 3DS version. I just don't know why people really went for that one much. I mean, I don't think it's a problem saying, like, this is my favorite and this is my least favorite, but people who, like, want to cut throat and freaking strangle each other over it, just, it's just like, I don't know. That's a little much, though, in my opinion. I just, like, I don't think the Wii U, like any gameplay stuff's bad in the Wii U version. I just felt like they dropped, literally, like, everything they... Ooh, excuse me. Get a little drink, though. I feel like you have Brawl, and they looked at Brawl and been like, how about we cut 80% of the game out and then sell that as the newest one? Some H2O. Yeah, I'm getting a little excited here. But, yeah, I just, like, I don't get how they went from Brawl to what the Wii U game turned into. Like, you know, a sequel is supposed to improve on things, not, like, become worse. And I understand the single-player storyline's obviously not a big focus, but it was, to me, I thought it was a really big, awesome addition to the game, though. Had all these cool cutscenes and shit they added. And just because, people were making videos with the cutscenes in them on YouTube, so I didn't feel like doing it again. Like, it sounds like such a cop-out reason to not fucking do it. It's just like, yeah, people are just gonna upload them to YouTube, so why bother? Let's see. See, that was... Yeah. So the pants are the only... Well, Wii U and Bayonetta was in the Wii U version. Snake and, well, Sonic was in the Wii U one too, wasn't he? I mean, I know he was in Brawl Force, though, if he's still in the Wii U one. I can't remember if Sonic is in the Wii U one. But yeah, Brawl also introduced a lot more interesting characters into it, too, so... A lot of new characters that weren't just simple as Nintendo.